don't really want to introduce myself in every video with a proper introduction, because that's not how I meet people in real life. Yeah, I just don't just see me and go, oh, alright, my name's Jordan, how you been? And then they just stand there like, you can answer. I don't mind, but I can't hear it. Last Thursday, it was A-level results day. I don't care because I'm not doing A-levels, but this Thursday is GCSE results day, and I'm getting mine. Now, when this video goes up, I'm going to be on holiday. I'm going to be in the south of Wales. I've got to come up to north of Wales to get my results, so we're driving 3 hours down, 3 hours back up to get a piece of paper to tell me how much I can education, 3 hours back down and 3 hours back up. I'm excited because the place where we're going, one of the activities is water purifying. I've got a tap. I've got 2 in the house. 1 outside. I can just buy in a bottle. I've got a bottle here. Also, if you see something like this, it's a mug. 16th birthday. Happy birthday to me. My auntie got it to me. Meant to be at Newsline. No one cares that I turned 16. So my auntie Lynn, my mum's sister, gave me that 16 mug. My auntie Lynn, my dad's sister, gave me this 16 mug. Also came with this, so I use that as ID now. Buy a fish. Can I see some ID? I'll take that fish now, thanks. Basically, this video, 4 stories, things I did when I was younger that I don't know why I'm sharing on the internet. I might as well. I don't care. First story is when I was about 3 years old. I was travelling in the car with my mum and my little brother, and we got to the car park, everything was fine. I think my mum must have unplugged my seatbelt and then got to get my brother. For some reason, no child lock. I don't know if they had child locks. I thought it would be a good idea to get out of the car on my own, because I figured if my mum was getting my brother first, that I'm just not important anymore. I'm going to have to move out, my bed's going to be on the street, better start paying the mortgage now, got to learn to get out of the car on my own. This wasn't the best idea. I do still have a bed in the house 13 years later. So I opened the door and I didn't know the door, when you open it, it opens, and just fell. I was just flat on my face. My nose sort of cracked. It was a great day out. Got to visit the hospital there. Now it looks a bit weird, so I had it pierced, so it looks a bit more symmetrical. When I was about 8 years old, it was a really exciting day. We got our first bath mat. I know, I was ecstatic. I've never had one of these in the house before that I can remember. And in my head, it was like, sort of like glue. Like you'd stand in it and you just would not move. It guaranteed to not slip on this bath mat, which isn't the case. Honestly, a waste of bloody money it was. So I put on some sick beats, decided to dance, and I fell over and fractured my shoulder on the tap. When I was younger, I was like terrified of hospitals. I would just not go to hospitals because it was my idea of hell. I thought that if I would go in there, they'd cut off one of my limbs, which it didn't happen, luckily. Still got all my limbs intact. 16 years, still alive, still sort of healthy, not in the physical way, still got all my limbs. That's what this was. Congratulations on not dying. Where I live, it's about 3 hours in A&E. This time I was there for about 5. Someone outside decided to get stabbed. Unfortunately I didn't see the stabbing. I think it would have been cool, it would have been a better story to tell. But yeah, had to wait 5 hours, them tell me it was fractured. This is 4 days after I fractured it, because my friend came to school with a cast on. And I was like, ooh, my shoulder sort of hurts, I want one of them. Didn't get one, I had a sling. I was like, am I going to have a cast? And they were like, no. And I was like, well, what was the point in me coming here? Last story, this is what I think is the best one, because you saved the best for last. When I was about 8, there's this thing where I live. This is all where I live, I don't travel much. It's like this big science centre, and they've got a mirror maze. So I was tackling this mirror maze. I was owning this mirror maze. First, walked through it, fine, because the floor on the mirror was sort of a different colour to the floor on the actual ground. Walked this mirror maze, fine, did that, that was easy. Decided I'd run it. Ran it, fine. But I was like filled with adrenaline. I was like, this power that I can run through a mirror maze without seriously injuring myself. There was a sign outside that said about broken bones. I was like, ooh, I fancy one of them. Again, because that was quite fun. I've never broken anything, but I wouldn't mind a cast. So I ran. Now, when I was younger, I was really buck teeth. So I ran straight forward, my legs just forgot to turn. I thought that I was so filled with this energy and adrenaline, I thought I could just run it straight forward and I would just tackle this. I'd break the laws of science. That didn't happen, sadly. I cracked half my tooth off. So now there's just like a slight orange line across my tooth where there is no tooth. That part. So I went to the dentist and she decided to like try and drill into the nerve. Thinking about it. So I was like, no. No. Went and had this filled in. She said I'd have a cap because there's like a crown thing there and it's not there, so it looks a bit weird. And also there's a line. I never had a cap. I've been waiting for like 8 years. Sure, you've got time. Comment which one you preferred and like the video if you thought it was alright. You can subscribe, you know where to subscribe, and there's social media down there. Please follow me because I base my self-worth off who follows me on Twitter. But next video, if you want to watch it, is on Thursday. Thanks!